Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you could see it and you could purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we are discussing a 2011 launch based on the 2006 Excellence Platine collection. Best described as a philosophy of platinum everywhere on everything. Excellence Platine expanded into the model you see here in 1-1. The timepiece known as the Patrimony Contemporaine in the parlance of the time at Vacheron, 42 millimeters in platinum and only 7.6 millimeters thick despite being automatic winding. It's a wonderfully compact 46.8 millimeters lug-to-lug, so don't let the 42 millimeter size put you off. This will fit easily on a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference, and the watch with a very modern 22 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Now let's talk a little bit about the first unexpected use of platinum. Obviously there's the case, and there's the crown. You'd be surprised how often you get a white gold crown on a platinum watch, but it's the thread that sets this one apart, as Platinum 950 is infused into the contrasting thread used to stitch the navy blue semi-gloss large rectangular scale alligator leather strap. You can see folded edges, and then on the underside, double gator, ensuring outstanding long life for this strap. As calfskin is more commonly used on the bottom, it's cheaper but it wears more quickly. Gator is better, and nothing less would suit this comprehensively platinum watch. Platinum, naturally. Vacheron Constantin Maltese cross pin buckle. The case band is knife-like. As you can see, it has a little bit of a tumble home. It falls away from the lip of the bezel, making the watch look even thinner when it's on your wrist. There is an exquisite sharp break between the lugs of the case and the case band itself. This is evidence of sophisticated case construction, a welded lug with the evidence of the weld then hand finished removed to create that sharp break that you see on all four corners where the lugs meet the case. This is very impressive, as platinum is the most difficult precious metal to work. You'll also appreciate the Maltese cross style crown for winding and setting, and then a very flat, only vaguely conical bezel. Giving way to a dial that you might have noted is hallmarked Platinum 950. That's right, this frosted finish dial, and it is a wonderful frosted sandpaper-like grain, but it features a platinum dial base, white gold Maltese cross, white gold applique indices, and white gold hands, which you can see are half frosted for contrast against the silvery base. And that is really the only place you're going to see gold inside this watch, with the exception of the winding mass. Of course, the timepiece is automatic, which is remarkable given that the entire watch is only 7.6 millimeters thick. The movement is 2.45 millimeters thick, and it is a legend. A movement originally designed by JLC back in 1967. It was known as the JLC 920, and it was built for Vacheron, Patek, and Audemars Piguet, all of which used the movement. Today, only Audemars Piguet and Vacheron continue to build and use this movement in-house. They make it themselves at Vacheron. Patek Philippe, of course, used this movement on the original Nautilus 3700 Jumbo, and pointedly, JLC by agreement has never used the movement in its own watches. Let's take a quick tour of what we've got. As you can see, there is a hand skeletonized and handsomely beveled rotor with the Maltese cross logo. If you look very closely on the rotor, it says adjusted in 5 positions like a chronometer. There is a 21 karat mass of yellow gold, which you can see is joined to the rotor with black polished screws. The timepiece features bridges and plates, exceptionally hand finished. You have true abrasive wheel Côte de Genève, not stamped Côte de Genève, across the bridges, and you can see the jewel sinks, screw sinks, as well as the edges of the bridges lighting up with the mirrored chamfering or anglage. It's executed optically smooth, visually flawless. There is satin graining on the wheels, both those on top of the bridges, such as the ratchet wheel above the barrel, as well as the train wheels themselves. And all screw heads are black polished with chamfered slots and circumference. The movement is automatic winding with a 40-hour power reserve, and it beats away at a nostalgic 19,800 vibrations per hour. You'll see the regulator cap, or the cap to the stud holder, is black polished, and this is a Gyromax style free sprung balance. That is not the case in the earlier Vacheron 1120s, but this one is something approaching the latest spec, as it also features the Poinçon de Genève, or the Geneva hallmark. There is a beryllium ring that runs all the way around the outside of this 36 jewel automatic movement. You can see one side features the weighted mass, but there is actually a ring all the way around the movement. Now, there are 4 ruby roller bearings inside the base plate, and that beryllium ring sits on those rollers so that the ring and the rotor can be ultra close to the bridges without any danger of the mass coming in contact with the base plate or the rotor coming in contact with the bridges. Brilliantly designed, and again 2.45 millimeters thick, so the watch can be 7.6 millimeters thick. This is exquisite. Have you ever wanted a watch that is almost all platinum? Have you ever wanted platinum thread laced up on your wrist? Well, now you can have it with what was then known as the Vacheron Constantin Patrimony Contemporaine Excellence Platine. See it and make it yours. All 150 limited edition pieces of it on the watch box.